I have gathered you here today to join me on this journey in becoming TikTok famous in the name of saving the planet. In case you don't know who I am, my name is Shelby. I make videos about sustainability, and if you're new here, you should hit the subscribe button. Because today, we're going on a very exciting journey that I've seen a lot of other YouTubers go on in attempts to be the YouTuber takeover of TikTok. I think it's only fair, after the Vine invasion of YouTube, that YouTubers get their revenge on TikTokers. So yes, it does seem to be a trend right now on YouTube to try to get TikTok famous and make a YouTube video about it, which seems really counterintuitive, but we're gonna do it anyway, because I've seen so many of these videos that I figure if the growth potential on TikTok is just that easy to get famous, I should do it in the name of sustainability. TikTok is an app I learned from my 12-year-old cousin years ago, and I didn't give it much thought because I thought it was just a bunch of 12-year-olds dancing. But it turns out that TikTok actually has over 800 million users, which is flipping mind-blowing. Because of this and because of the way TikTok and its algorithm works, the potential for growth is astronomical. I've seen other YouTubers such as Shelbizleee try to become TikTok famous in a week, and she got 100,000 followers in a week. Now look, my goal of social media in general, TikTok included, is not to become famous. I don't even think that my type of content is the type of content that would get someone famous. I'm not super relatable. I actually live a really different lifestyle than a lot of Americans, and so that makes me inherently not totally able to go viral. But on TikTok, I think that's a little bit different. So I think if I can get my sustainability message out onto the For You page, out in front of 12-year-olds, and even people who are millennials, people who don't know about sustainability, people who don't know about zero waste living, no matter how old they are, no matter what they're into, if I can hack the algorithm to get on their For You page, we can sneak into their minds a little bit of sustainability.
I wanted to see if I was powerful enough to twist her mind.
So yes, that is a journey we will be going on in today's video, trying to save the planet over on TikTok. Here we go. Step one is research. Because I had never been on the TikTok app prior to attempting to make this video, I had to do some research, figure out what's working on TikTok, what's popular, and what can I take that's already working and make it into a message about sustainability. First thing I want you to see is that I literally have no videos, like 6 followers, I guess, because maybe some of you have wondered if I have a TikTok and looked me up. I don't know why anybody else would be following me. And I follow a whopping 4 people because I got on here once. So we are starting from absolutely nothing. And I basically don't even really know how to navigate this app. I know there's a home page, and since the first thing that just popped up is a plant video, I would say that their algorithm is strong here. But over on other platforms like Instagram, Facebook, you see TikToks, and it seems like there is a way to figure out what's trending and then basically remake it. So let's see, there's the home page, which I guess is just, it says For You. So those are, I guess, like what that would be like the explore page on Instagram, I assume, or like the suggested videos of YouTube. Me just comparing absolutely everything on TikTok to the platforms I actually know how to use. But yeah, so I guess my job today is to do research on TikTok, which means my job is to lay here on my bed and scroll through TikTok. Let's see what we can learn about the youth. After I figured out what was popular on TikTok and started to understand what the app is all about, I just need to figure out how to become something that is being recommended. I wrote down a few ideas and I shared some of them with you. This one is actually really simple and should take like less than a minute to make. It's basically this hashtag called It's a Remix. So basically it's like you just do something in the video. It's like less than 10 seconds. And the funny part is what you put on the screen in text. So like I'm seeing this one by Jojo Siwa. It says, when my comments go from she needs to grow up to OMG, I've gained so much respect for her. So I have an idea that has to do with recycling. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy for thinking this could work, but we're gonna try it because if you don't try, you'll never know. So I'll catch you in a few minutes when we make my first TikTok. I changed my outfit, put this on just because, I don't know, I didn't know what else to wear. The neighbor kids are outside and I have to crawl into our recycling bin. They're gonna think I'm crazy, but let's give it a shot. Madison's just gonna walk up to it slowly and I'm gonna pop out. Good work, team. Did they say, the neighbor kid said, hey, are you being YouTubers?
I said, put me on your channel, I'll subscribe, give you a like.
Little do they know I'm actually a YouTuber. I'm trying to become a TikToker. You want to be famous too? Let's review it and post it, I guess. So we weren't sure how to save even, like I've never used this, but we figured out how to save to the drafts. So we did 4 different drafts and now I just had to pick which one is the best, put like the text on the screen and post it and see if anything happened. And then I'll check in with you guys once it's live to see how it's doing. Okay, what hashtags do I use? Someone help! Well, this is definitely it's the remix. Is it a remix? Remix? Sustainability check. I feel like a grandma. We've selected a cover, we've got a title, we've edited it, we selected our hashtags. I think the only next step is make it public. I am only 27, which is not that old, but it feels like posting on TikTok and trying to be funny about sustainability on TikTok, it makes me feel old, but whatever. Regardless, here we go. You ready? Oh, your account is public and your public videos will be visible to everyone. We want to post now. We want to become TikTok famous, TikTok G's. It is uploading. It has 68%. All right, there it is. The only thing on my TikTok. We'll see how this goes. Check in with you guys in a little bit.
It's the remix.
My first TikTok ever has been up for like 5-ish hours, I think. Here are the results of 5 hours. I'm actually not mad about this. Okay, so there are 383 views in 5 hours, which is not bad considering I have 6 whole followers. So apparently new people are seeing this and it has, let's see, 8 likes and 3 comments. Oh, so someone from my YouTube channel just like follows me. It's like maybe she's one of the 6 people who followed me just seeing if I was on the app. And she commented, I love your YouTube videos. And then I told her I'm working on this video. So yeah, definitely not mad about that. Like, that's pretty cool that 300 people have seen my face, even though literally none of them follow me. And that just goes to show that things do get shared and do get watched. Since I've been doing research, not so much because of the one I posted, but the research I've been doing and like brainstorming, it seems like you just basically see what's trending and then make it your own, which I think is so fun. And they're like so quick and easy that I think this could be a really good way to make sustainability fun, but also maybe reach people that I normally wouldn't be able to, like on YouTube and Instagram. I'm gonna try to post one every day, and then I think maybe on Wednesday, today's Monday, and I think maybe on Wednesday I will plan to film a few more so that some days I can post more than one. But I'll keep you updated. All right, day 2 of trying to become TikTok famous while talking about sustainability. There's this other trend I found. Basically, it's like, I don't really know how to describe it. I'm just gonna show you, because like, how do you describe these things? Hopefully you get it. Basically the point is you say like one thing is very straightforward and simple, easy, and the other thing is like complicated and that you can't get to the like desired result. So I figured I'd do one that's basically like sustainable brands, straight to ethical like wages. I don't know if I'm gonna write ethical wages or just ethics. And then the second one is gonna be like fast fashion. Dude, like they don't ever get to ethics. So that's what this one's gonna be. It's super simple. We're just gonna record it real quick. Right there is good. All right, I'm gonna go. Pretty good, no? Oh. We'll save this one and then we'll do one more just to make sure. How's that? I like it, yeah?
Nailed it.
Alright, so we got that one. Let me show you what it looks like. like this so much. I'm gonna post it and then we'll check back in a few hours and see how it went. All right, next TikTok on the list to do is one, I don't even know why this is a thing, but there's a song on TikTok that people use to either like flex or make a funny joke about how they are not so great at something or whatever. You really have to understand TikTok culture to understand why these videos are like being made. So essentially the TikTok is just like something that you do to a song when you're trying to look cool or trying to do something funny. I don't really know how to explain it. You'll just have to see after I've made it. But I just set it up, and this is the tripod that I normally use for like all my videos. Also, hi. And I don't want to have to get a special like tripod for TikTok, especially if I don't know if for sure I'm gonna continue doing it or not. So I just kind of rigged my phone to sit up on my tripod when normally this is like I screw my camera into here and it sits up top. But I have just finagled a way to do this TikTok, so I'm gonna make it right now and you'll see it right now.
Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. Interior crocodile.
Random things in my sustainable home that just make sense. A reusable air filter because I live in Texas and it's freaking hot. Now I don't have to throw them away every time I change it. A compostable dish brush because you should throw these out quite often, and as long as it's compostable, it doesn't harm the earth.
I can hear you, but I won't.
So I have a lot of thoughts about TikTok at this point, which we're gonna get to. I will give you a nice wrap up at the end of, you know, this attempt and this video about all of my feelings. But you guys know I am adamantly against zero waste just being about aesthetics. It does seem that on TikTok that is what works. So like I say, we're gonna talk more about that at the end of this video. But I just got a notification that someone reacted to my video and essentially shaming me for making zero waste seem like it's just about aesthetics. And I'm not trying to out her, not trying to send any hate her way, but dare I say, I am one of the people who is the most at the forefront of talking about how zero waste is not just about aesthetics. So seeing that hit me a little hard and gave me some weird feelings today, but just checking in on that. Today is, I believe, day 6 of attempting to become TikTok famous, and I have now recruited a friend to help me film. Just this like tripod stick I've had for a while, it's making things a little bit easier, not having to just hold my camera and it be all weird and stuff. So I am making a TikTok today about my basket wall, which is quite basic, and I don't know, we'll see if it does well, but I've been getting a lot of questions about it when I show it in my TikTok, so I figured, why not? Can't hurt, right? I have a lot of thoughts now that I've been doing this TikTok thing for about a week, and I'm going to share those with you guys this afternoon, and I'll check back in with you then. So you want to know how to make your own DIY basket wall. Yes, I made this whole thing myself from secondhand materials only. I have a full video about it over on my YouTube channel, but we'll go over it really quickly here. Welcome to my zero waste makeup routine. First, I use an EcoTool sponge and an Elate Cosmetics foundation. It's packaged in glass, which makes it easier to recycle. TikTok trends and making them sustainable, part 1, turning food waste into tie-dye. You're gonna need some white clothing, then you're obviously going to need some avocado pits and skins. Go ahead and put your fabric into the dye. Then you need to let it sit for as long as you can. I'm gonna let mine sit for 24 hours and check in with you tomorrow with the results. Hint, they were really cool.
Rich 8-figure, that's my type. That's my type. That's my type. 8-inch bagel, that's the pipe.
With it, group drop.
These are some of the most wasteful things on Target shelves that we should all be avoiding. First up are single-use plastic floss sticks. These are the types of small plastics that end up in the ocean. One of my all-time least favorites, single-use plastic bags for your crock pot so you don't have to wash it. Are you kidding? Absolutely not. If you didn't already know, there are plenty of ways to take off your makeup without single-use wipes, but Neutrogena just had to take it a step further and wrap each one in plastic. deep breath. After 3 weeks of being on TikTok, did I become TikTok famous? Did I make a difference to the planet by being on that platform? And was I able to spread the message to more people than I already currently am? Yeah, I think I did. So I have a few final thoughts that I wanted to share with you about why TikTok is a good platform for making a difference or for just spreading the message of sustainability, and why it's not the best and why I would never give up YouTube to become a TikToker. Let's start with the pros. First of all, there are a lot of people out there who don't know about sustainable living, who don't know about zero waste, and specifically people in the US who could totally change a few things about their lifestyle and it would make a pretty significant impact. And TikTok seems to serve as a really good way to reach those people, because on your recommended page, it's called the For You page, but it's essentially like your recommended here on YouTube. I feel like on YouTube you get recommended pretty much the same stuff you're already interested in, right? Like if you're interested in sustainability, you'll probably get recommended my video. But if someone out there is like not super interested in sustainability, and unless I make a video that's not dedicated to sustainability, my stuff's probably not gonna come up in their recommended. But on TikTok, it can, because the way TikTok recommends things to you is, like I said, what's trending. So songs can be trending, hashtags can be trending, other things just like what you're doing in the TikTok can be trending. And as long as that thing is trending and you kind of take that and make it your own, you have the potential to show up on people's For You pages. So I definitely experienced being able to reach new people and people who didn't already know about like the issues or the solutions. So I really like TikTok for that reason. Another reason I really like TikTok is something I've been striving to do on YouTube mostly, a little bit on Instagram, but mostly on YouTube, is to make sustainability fun. If you've noticed, there is kind of this status quo environmentalist when you see them on Instagram, and they all talk kind of the same, they all kind of look the same, and I've always tried to be different in that way so that sustainability does seem more accessible to more people, to plus size people, LGBTQ people, people of color, people of all income brackets, people who are not like the chill hippie environmentalists. We can be loud, we can be crass, and we can be whoever the fuck we want to be and give a shit about the planet. That's always been my goal, and to make it seem more accessible and to make it seem realistic and fun. And TikTok makes that actually like so easy. The easiest of anything I've ever tried. I think TikTok has a lot of potential to be really positive when it comes to saving the planet, but it also has some negatives, so I'm gonna throw those out here right now. Number one, there are character limits in and of your caption as well as in comment replies, which makes it really hard to get the whole point across, because in a lot of ways, sustainability is very nuanced. It's not just a this is it and that's all kind of thing. It's not normally a one sentence explanation, and because of that, it makes it really hard to get your point across. But not only just in the captions and in the comments, TikTok is just like a fast form of content regardless, right? Most TikToks are only 15 seconds long, and you can only record up to a minute of content in general. So a lot of that nuance and explanation is really getting lost because of that. At least that was my experience. Let me just give you a couple examples. Number one, I did my makeup routine over on TikTok. If you want to go check that out, go check it out. But in the beginning, I mentioned that I use a Late foundation and I use an EcoTool sponge. Neither of those things do I think is like the best option when it comes to sustainability. It's just what I've had and what I've been using for quite a while, but I didn't get to explain that in the video, that like a brush might be more sustainable because they're easier to clean and easier to keep long term, and also the Late foundation is nothing special when it has to do with sustainability. I just buy a lot of my items from Late already, and I bought from them again because of that. Late's not really that much better than any other foundation in a glass bottle, but I only had a minute and I was already talking like super fast, so I didn't really have time to explain that in the TikTok. The quickness of TikTok is missing a lot of nuance, and it's exactly why I say I would never give up YouTube to do TikTok, because I get to explain everything I absolutely need to in these videos. I don't have to worry about what I'm saying being misconstrued or misunderstood. I have plenty of time to explain everything. Also, because there's not a lot of time to get the nuance in there, there's a lot of really fast judgments. A lot of people thinking they know what's best and what's not, and thinking they know you, and you know, that sort of thing, and really quick just judgments. And the comments, honestly, on TikTok are quite harsh. I have had to delete way more comments on TikTok than I've ever had to delete on YouTube, and that's kind of unfortunate, but it just comes with the nature of like that content being very fast and people judging very quickly and you not being able to get your entire point across. So those were a few pros and a few cons, but there is this last thing that I really picked up on over my time of making TikToks that is kind of like both meshed into one. So I didn't want to put it under a pro or a con, but it is that what seems to work on TikTok are aesthetics. This is something that I honestly work every single day to fight against, that you don't have to have a perfectly aesthetic home to live a zero waste lifestyle. I am incredibly lucky and worked incredibly hard to have the house that we have right now, which in my opinion is quite aesthetic. But if you've been here for over a year, you would know that I used to live in a tiny, really shitty garage apartment, and I still lived a sustainable lifestyle when I was doing that. We didn't have a kitchen, we didn't have a bathtub, we really didn't have a closet. We didn't have an office space like I do now. I didn't have a lot of the things that I have now that are aesthetic, and I still was living a sustainable lifestyle, right? But it seems like on TikTok, the things that hit the For You page and did the best in terms of views were the ones that have to do with either products or aesthetics. And I do not love that, but this experience made me come to terms with the fact that if aesthetics and certain products are what get people interested in sustainability in the first place, maybe for some areas that's okay. Do I think I should stop at aesthetics? Do I think that I should stop making my content here on YouTube that talks about the nuance and the gray areas and the non-aesthetics and the ways you can help the planet for free and just like, you know, the nitty-gritty dirty parts of sustainability? No, I do not think that because aesthetics work over on one platform or even on this platform, to be honest with you. But I don't think that just because aesthetics are what work and what makes things popular means we only talk about those things, because it can make this movement seem extremely elitist and closed off to a lot of groups of people. And if we want to make true change in the world, we can't have just a handful of us being perfectly aesthetic and zero waste in our homes. We've got to get everybody on board. So final thoughts. What I said about aesthetics working on TikTok is definitely how I feel, and the fact that I said I'm definitely not going to give up talking about nuance here on YouTube, I think brings me to my conclusion of if I'm going to do TikTok, and if I am, how am I going to do it, right? I've got to figure out a way to balance being aesthetically pleasing to get people who are not already interested, and then hopefully pointing them over to my YouTube to get deeper into the topics. So going forward, will I continue to make TikToks? Yes, I absolutely will. It's so much fun. It makes sustainability seem fun, and I'm just really excited to be creative. You know, during this whole quarantine situation, I've actually had a real struggle with my creativity. It's probably been the hardest thing for me for the first month and a half, trying to come up with like new concepts and be creative and try to make sustainability seem fun and accessible. All those things come from creativity, and I really lost that for a while in quarantine in the beginning. But when I got on TikTok to start making this video, so many ideas came to me, not just for TikTok, but also for Instagram and YouTube and my blog, all of those things. My creativity was just like awakened again, which I'm so fucking excited about. I have so many great ideas I'm so excited about. So I will absolutely be staying on TikTok. But if you're not interested, like you're my YouTube audience and you're not interested in aesthetics and products, probably my TikTok is, for the most part, not going to be that helpful to you. In my mind, what TikTok is going to be for me here on out is talking about the things that get on the For You page, that get people interested and that are popular, which again, are aesthetics and products. And I'm going to use that to get people interested and point them over to my YouTube channel to actually become full-fledged eco-minimalists and learn the whole picture of what sustainability is. You know, I had a lot of fun making this video. I had a lot of realizations making this video, and I think that that is what I learned, that if I can get more people interested but not stop there, to keep it going, TikTok can be a really great use of getting in front of new audiences and helping them learn a little bit more about the planet. So I hope this video was fun and helpful. I hope you enjoyed my TikToks. They were so much fun to make. And you can go follow me over there if you do want to laugh. But like I say, if you're not into like the just aesthetic and just products, then probably don't follow me over there. But I'm going to keep it real as fuck here on my YouTube channel. We're going to talk about the things that go beyond just, you know, zero waste and plastic pollution. We're going to talk about sustainability. We're going to talk talk about climate change. We're gonna talk about non-aesthetic things. We're gonna talk about what works for me and be realistic here on this YouTube channel to make the biggest difference that we can. I think that's gonna work best for me right now. So thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, like I said, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Please, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps me with the YouTube algorithm, and I would love for people to get the message of aesthetics versus reality, which is kind of what I learned throughout this whole video. And remember, until next time, you cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good that you can do, even if it's over on TikTok. I'll see you there. Bye, guys.